going to go in a second talk more about Orband's Community Fund and what's exactly that they do. And one of the reasons we were interested in working with them and partnering with them is that they've been doing this local economic transformation in Cheyenne River Reservation, and also too of capitalizing on human development. And I think it's really exciting to hear their story and getting the chance to partner with them. As you can tell, we both went to grad school, so it's always fun to work with somebody that you knew. Is to do this research and evaluation and to talk to you about their success in business formation, the way they've been able to build human capital, and also they do this holistic approach. And so how do they engage with the tribal government? Now, as exciting as the story is, and I hope by the end of our presentation you find it exciting too, kind of giving you the now what. So next steps, we found through research and analysis 4 major areas for policy kind of recommendations and next steps. And we also include resources at the end of the slides too to help you out if you're interested in our work.
So perfect. Orband's Community Fund is actually a nonprofit, and we were founded in 2000. We are a certified Native Community Development financial institution, and you get your certification from the Department of Treasury. We actually were certified as a Native CDFI in 2002, so we've been around for quite some time. We are located on the Cheyenne River Sioux Reservation. It's in the north central part of South Dakota. I'm going to include a map a little bit just in case we get our reservations in South Dakota confused. We do have 2 of the forest counties in the United States located within our target market and our service area. And overall, we have served over 4,000 clients on the Cheyenne River Sioux Reservation and a few actual tribal members off reservation. And some of the variety of our products include starting with building financial literacy and financial capability on the reservation, and moving through that to creditworthiness for tribes, all the way to small business loans and microloans for entrepreneurs on the reservation. So we sort of, like Mary Beth mentioned, we do have a holistic approach to financial capability on the reservation. So here is the map. You can see we're in that sort of brown area there. Eagle Butte is the economic center, so a lot of the economic activity on Cheyenne River seems to sort of come from that area there. We do have quite a few other areas, the Isabel Dupree, Timber Lake areas on the map. Do have they're sort of our economic areas, our economic activity areas, but keep in mind a lot of these towns, like the population of Timber Lake is 400, so it's very rural and very small. We got the opportunity to partner with Native Nations Institute to sort of decide the effectiveness of the Native CDFI model and what you're able to do with economic growth in your communities. So this is just a brief overview of some of the data points that we were able to pull out and share our success stories with the rest of the nation and other Indian nations who are possibly looking to start a CDFI. So for example, in an area where 90% of your businesses are non-Native owned, we were able to start 176 Native owned businesses. Part of that includes giving the technical assistance to the businesses that are already there. So we do have a 6-week course where all startup businesses are required to take. And from that course, within a year, we usually see about a 38% startup rate. So after entrepreneurs are exposed to business concepts and the idea of business planning, most of them like a startup, within a year to a 2-year process. We do also notice, and we're excited to say this in the data research that we've done, in 2011 we had a 100% business survival rate on the reservation. So that's a huge success for us. And we're gonna do longitudinal comparisons, but recently we just sort of dipped our fingers into this. So that's 2011 data. Another cool thing is overall, we know job counts. We hear about that everywhere in economic development. We have created over 400 total jobs, and the majority of those have been on reservation. And the most exciting point, which actually isn't on here, is we can stand here and say, even to like state of South Dakota and everybody, that the businesses that we start on Cheyenne River, on average, they create 2.6 jobs within our economy and within our area, and that's including the business owner. So that's a huge data point that we are able to advocate for sort of policy things on. And we do continue to conduct market feasibility studies. It's good to keep aware of sort of your market and the market demand on Cheyenne River. And as was mentioned earlier, a lot of that data isn't sort of nationally out there, so you have to create it. So Orband engages in a lot of these market feasibility studies, and some of the things we've noticed, for example, are the different industries that we need to start building, and a lot of them are around financial stuff like accounting, management.